setting new standards in podcast excellence. You have joined the WBT, fully focused on business and taxes. Here is your host, Michael Lodge.
And welcome to the WBT. This is Michael Lodge. I am so glad you have joined me. Today's another Saturday, and it's a special day, and I'm going to tell you about it right after this.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
So how many of you are done with your turkey? How many turkey sandwiches have you made, or turkey soup, or whatever you've made out of turkey? I'm done with it. It's all gone. I'm not going to see it again for another year. It was a good Thanksgiving. Very nice and relaxing, and I just sat back, watched the end of my episodes of this non-stop program I've been watching on Amazon. Finally it's done, and I've moved on to other shows now. That's what I love about the holidays, because you've got some time off and you're able to get caught up on everything that you've missed throughout the year. So every year, and I'm always on top of this, but this year I got off schedule. Today, November 30th, is Small Business Saturday. And it's the day that we go out and we support all the small businesses in our communities. And I look at my community here, I've got so many small businesses that it's so important to go out and support these small organizations, and mom and pop, or mom, or maybe just dad, whoever owns these small businesses, they need our help during the Christmas season. So according to the 2018 Small Business Saturday Consumer Insight Survey, total reported spending among U.S. consumers who said they shopped at independent retailers and restaurants on the day reached a high record of an estimated $17.8 billion. That was last year for Small Business Saturday. The same survey reported that more than 70% of consumers are now aware of the Small Business Saturday initiative. 70%. So I hope that you're part of that 70% and you're going to participate in today's. It's today, November 30th. It's today. So you need, if you're going to spend any money, spend it at a small business. Based on the annual survey over the year, Small Business Saturday spending has now reached a reported estimate of $103 billion since the day it began in 2010. Now, I really want you to understand how small business is so vital to our nation and our communities and into our economy. Small businesses employ so many people. People who want part-time jobs, people who are working full-time, people who are busy just during the Christmas holiday trying to earn money to be able to buy presents for their own family or to pay off bills. Small businesses are so important. You know, I consult to a lot of small business, and their biggest issue is cash flow all the time. And they love it when Christmas comes along because that creates enough cash flow a lot of the time to sustain them for the remainder of the year if they manage their cash wisely. Small business creates so many jobs for individuals. It is so vital that we support these small businesses every single year. It's vital, I'm telling you. So if you want to get involved in your community, and if you want to support your community, if you want to build your community, you want to make your community stronger, support your small business. Here in Palm Beach, we have so many great little small boutique shops. They're selling stationery, they're selling luggage, they're selling crystal, they're selling whatever they're selling. There's so much that we need to participate in supporting these small businesses. And no matter where you're listening to me, if you're in Sweden, if you're in New York, if you are in Olympia, Washington, whatever city that you're in, you have a small business community that needs your support. And they need it today, because today is Small Business Saturday. And I would ask that you support them throughout this whole Christmas season. They run sales just like everybody else. I know that you like to go to the Walmarts and the Targets and everything else, but look at drive through your neighborhood and look at the small businesses that are there. They're bike shops, they're cake shops, they're bakeries, they're all kinds of different products and services that they are selling. Get involved in your community. Support your small business. It's very important. Today, every year, they have this. And Small Business Saturday has done a tremendous tremendous thing for small businesses. And we need to keep doing this every single year, because this is the time that we help these communities become better. Can you imagine it? Last year, $17.8 billion on Small Business Saturday. What can we do this year? Can we go over the $20 billion mark this Saturday? Today's the day to support your community. So for you shoppers, find participating small businesses in your area that you see that little logo that says Small Business Saturday. And even if they don't have that small logo, still go in there. But you'll know who's participating, because they'll have a little sign in the window that says they're participating in the Small Business Saturday. Go to every small business, because they're the lifeblood of our community. Do you know how many small businesses support the local Boy and Girl Scouts, or the local football, or the Little League baseball teams that are out there? Look at the back of the jerseys and see that it's Bob's Big Boy, or it's Tom's Finery, or whatever it is. You will find them on the backs of small kids, supporting their athletic endeavors in whatever sport that they're in. Small business is all about community. It's all about your neighborhood. Support them today. By the way, Black Friday, I started my sale on my book, Ethically Thinking. It's Not That Hard. And it's on Amazon.com. Look it up. It's on sale. We've lowered the price on it. It's there for you. It's a good book. I wrote it for me, basically, because I had been touched by unethical activity. And I thought I needed to put it in writing of everything that I felt about ethics, and how it touches our lives, and how you and I think about ethics, and how we deal with other people. Go on to Amazon.com. It's called Ethically Thinking. It's Not That Hard, by Michael Lodge, at www.amazon.com. Plug in Ethically Thinking. It's Not That Hard, and you'll find it. So again, go out and support your small business. Today is a great day for that. I know that some of you out there in some communities, you've got snow. I was even surprised. My friends were sending me pictures on Thanksgiving Day that in California, in Southern California, they were getting snow. Now that's amazing when that happens in Southern California, especially on a beautiful holiday that deserves snow like Thanksgiving. I love snow when it's at the holiday time. I used to live up in South Carolina. lived there 2 years working on a house that I had inherited, and I wanted to put on a new inside and a new front porch because I wanted the southern front porch. It's now up for sale, but I worked on it for 2 straight years. And one of the things that I always enjoyed was right about this time is when it snowed, and we'd get 3 or 4 inches of snow. In South Carolina, you don't get that much. And it's so cold outside. It's down in the 20s. And it really felt like the holidays. When you see that white stuff to come down onto the ground and onto the trees, and the trees are heavy laden with snow, it's the best time ever. You sit in your house, you have a nice cup of cocoa or coffee, and you look out. I even have pictures of my dogs looking out the window of my South Carolina home as the snow was falling and everything was white. It's a very nice picture that brings back really good memories. The same thing with Small Business Saturdays. Go out and participate today. If you have any questions or comments, send me a text at 818-252-5682. 818-252-5682. If you want me to cover any issue, if you have questions on taxation or business, I'm here for you. I will answer your questions, and I'll even put it on the podcast so that everybody gets educated at the same time. Everybody, go and have a really great Small Business Saturday. I'll talk with you soon. Everybody, I can now say this: Merry Christmas.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also when it's cold and drear. Oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Oh Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. For every year this Christmas tree brings to us such joy and glee. Oh Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Oh Christmas tree, you'll ever be unchanging, a symbol of goodwill and love. You'll ever be unchanging, each shining light, each silver bell. No one alive spreads cheer so well. Oh Christmas tree, you'll ever be unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, you'll ever be unchanging.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.
This podcast has been produced by Michael Lodge, fully focused on content.